Hello and welcome to a little bit late edition of Tarot Insights. As you can see, I'm still a little sick, but I'm well enough now to do Tarot Insights for the week. So this is Tarot Insights for the week of June 1st. Starting today, because it's Monday, it is June 1st. Normally we do this on Sunday. So, excuse the sniffles and the stuffed up face. All right, so let's see. What is the energy for Monday? In other words, today. Today is a day where we're feeling not like celebrating a lot. It's a day where we are re-looking at what brings us joy. What is a cause for celebration? What do we want to be married to? You know, not necessarily our mate or any mate. It could be, am I married to my job? Am I married to an outdated belief that no longer fits me? And so today's a wonderfully introspective day to say, do I want to be married to what I'm married to? But it's also a day where we're just not feeling like partying much. Let's look at Tuesday. Tuesday, we are really saying, I need my intuition and my common sense to work together. I don't want to block my heart. I don't want to block my intuition. But on the other hand, I gotta look at things the way they are. On Wednesday, we are balanced. I love the Strength card. It also may be a day to go to the dentist, just so you know. Doesn't she look like she's given the lion a checkup? Anyway, on Wednesday, it's a day where you're really looking at, how do I bring myself into balance? Am I in balance? What's out of balance? And how do I fix that? Now, sometimes we have to temporarily go out of balance in order to gain balance. Like a perfect example is with my crystal business, right? If I don't want to do everything myself, I have to get out of balance and take the time to train someone in order to know that, you know, in a couple weeks, I'll be in balance because I have someone helping me out, right? So sometimes being in balance doesn't mean everything has to be perfect all the time. Sometimes it means we may go through a time of transition while we're getting into balance. But this is the energy on Wednesday. What do I need to adjust? What do I need to fix? What do I need to do to bring my life into a place of balance? All right, so let's look at Thursday. Thursday, we're not going anywhere. Thursday, we're not walking away from situations that we know need to be changed. Thursday is a date of, wait a minute. Oops, sorry, hit the table. Wait a minute. What am I running from? Make sure I'm not running away. Make sure if I'm changing my situation or leaving a situation, it's because it's the best thing for me, not because I'm running away. And then maybe later in the week or next week, we'll actually do the moving. But Thursday's a day where we stop, evaluate. Am I running just to run? Am I running out of habit? Or is it time for me to actually make a change and leave this situation? There's a lot of introspection about where we are and is it the best place for us this week, it seems like. Well, let's look at, I'm going to put these together so I have everything nice and smooth here. So let's look at Friday. Friday is the Page of Pentacles. That's a wonderful energy day. Friday is a day that we have the energy to accomplish what we need to accomplish. So maybe Friday I'll be totally over this cold I'm dealing with. But Friday, you all have the energy and the motivation to start something new. Now, this is a page, so it's starting on a small level. It's not, you know, finishing a project. It's starting. Let's look at Saturday. Saturday, we may not be seeing clearly. It's not a bad day. It's a wonderful day for spiritual growth and evolution. But on the other hand, it's not a great day to make major life practical decisions because you just may not be seeing clearly. Sunday, we're looking at, where are my peeps? You know, who do I belong with? Who do I not belong with? Why am I hanging around with this person that insists on walking past all the gold and playing victim? Sunday, you are not going to have the patience for victims. And Sunday, be careful of being one. You may find that you fall into old patterns of poor me. Remember, this week has all been about, are we moving forward? Is it the time to move forward? What do we not want to be married to? And so by Sunday, you may be like, oh gosh, I know I need to change, but it's hard. Poor me. Well, what are you going to do? You can stay in victimhood or you can get out of the cold. Okay, so Monday, looking at what we're married to. Tuesday, allowing common sense and intuition to work together. Don't block your heart, but also make sure you use the common sense. Wednesday, it's all about finding balance. And that's probably because you're going to be making some changes coming up in June. Thursday, it's stop. Make sure you're not just running away. Make sure if you're going to leave a situation, it's because for the right reasons. Friday, you have all the energy you need to start that new project or to make some of the start some of the changes that you're looking at. Saturday, be careful of not seeing clearly. You may be a little delusional on Saturday, or people around you may be delusional, but also it's a great day for spiritual growth. If you want to spend Saturday the best, make it inward, not outward. And then Sunday, don't play the victim. It's not going to get you anywhere. All right. Well, have a great week. Hope you get that introspection done. And we'll see you next week. Thanks for dealing with a Monday instead of a Sunday Tarot Insights. Bye-bye.